Living in a bustling city was a man named Teo. Teo was known to everyone. He was a guest at every party, a member of every committee. But Teo held a secret. He was a master of masks. He didn't wear physical masks. He wore masks of personality. When he was with the merchants, he wore his mask of ambition, spoke loudly about profits, and was ruthless. They applauded him. When he was with the artists, he wore his mask of sensitivity, spoke softly of the moon, and feigned melancholy. They accepted him. When he was with the city guards, he wore the mask of strength, laughed at crude jokes, and spoke of battles. They called him brother. Teo had hundreds of masks. He spent his nights exhausted, not from work, but from the weight of his many faces. One fear governed him, the fear that if he took the mask off, if he was just Teo, everyone would cast him out. The fear of rejection was the master of his workshop. He had no face. He was merely a collection of approvals. One day, the Great Harvest Festival was announced, and with it, the guild's grand ball. To be invited to the ball, one had to be accepted by one of the guilds, the merchants, the artists, or the guards. Teo wasn't worried. He had all the masks. He went to the merchants first, wearing his best mask of ambition, but the guild leader frowned. Teo, your heart isn't in it. We've seen you with the artists. You're too soft for us. He rushed to the artists, quickly donning the mask of sensitivity. But the lead painter shook her head. Your soul is too loud, Teo. We've seen you with the guards. You're too rough for us. In a panic, he went to the guards, putting on the mask of strength. The captain laughed. You have no stomach for battle. You're just a talker. Teo ran home. The masks he had worn for so long lay cracked on the floor. In the mirror, for the first time in years, he saw only Teo, a man who liked business, who liked art, and who was strong. He was alone. His greatest fear had come true. The rejection was total. He sat on the floor, waiting for the shame to crush him. But instead of shame, he felt something strange. The air in his lungs felt lighter. Master Teo, said a young man, I heard you weren't invited. Teo just nodded, too tired to search for another mask. It's true, the young man smiled. Good, me and a few others. We weren't invited either. We're having our own party by the old oak tree. No guilds, no masks. Would you like to come, as yourself? Teo looked at the young man, and for the first time, he didn't calculate his answer. He smiled, a real, small, tired smile, but his own. Yes, he said, I'd love to. This story teaches us a powerful truth about the power of being yourself. Many of us are Teo. We spend our lives so afraid of rejection that we become mask collectors. We hide our true opinions. We laugh at jokes we don't find funny. We say yes when our soul screams no. And we do all of this to be invited to balls we don't even want to attend. But here is the lesson Teo learned on the floor, surrounded by his broken masks. Rejection is not an attack, it is a redirection. The guild's rejection was not a tragedy, it was a liberation. It was the universe saying, you don't belong here, your masks aren't working anymore. The moment you have the courage to be authentic, to let the mask drop, you may be rejected by those who only loved your mask, but you become magnetic to those who were waiting for your true face. Which mask are you tired of wearing? Comment below. What is the one authentic thing you are afraid to show the world? Let's celebrate courage in the comments. If this story gave you the courage to lower your mask a little, please leave a like and share it with someone who needs to hear that it's okay to be exactly who they are. Subscribe to the channel for more impactful stories like this one that help us live with more courage. Remember, the price of approval is your freedom. The prize of authenticity is your tribe. Stop applying to guilds that don't deserve you. Be yourself. The oak tree is waiting.